I think I would start off with just that it never gets old hearing your name. We're excited to hear our name and for the opportunity to this season. I think about the beginning of the year and what this team has done from the beginning of the year to now. I really like what we've done. I love the schedule that we played. I love the fight in the pack, and I think it has all prepared us for what is next. Now, question for an athlete. If you're joining us via Zoom, please for radio. Question, we'll start down here.
Yeah, for both student athletes, since you're both veteran experienced players, just how does maybe your mindset entering a regional shift from maybe that year one when it was all new to now?
Yeah, I think it feels a little bit more comfortable than it did year one for sure. It's nice knowing that we've been here before in Arkansas and we've played in a couple of regionals before, and so it doesn't feel as big, I guess, as it was the first year, and so it's nice to feel a little bit more comfort going into it.
Yeah, building off that, I think it's nice to just have a roadmap. We've talked about that since our first year here, not really knowing how to navigate the season, but now that we've got a veteran on the team, it's definitely a separate roadmap.
I feel like they should second straight year.
Yes. Yeah, we were just talking about this. It's kind of fun though to be, on the bus right here and being recognized in the restaurant we ate at last year. It's a very, very comfortable environment and happy to be here.
Yeah. Whole week so far, and excited to see what else happens this weekend. Remind us of last year, and doesn't mind us of last year.
Feel like the crowd from last year was very.
I think the crowd, the Pac-12 at any stadium compared for any other stadium. I think the J is an amazing venue, Rita's an amazing venue, and we've had big crowds all year long. So,
Of course, last year didn't end the way you wanted to here, but now you get a chance to come back to the same place. Is it kind of, I know in a way you're like, oh, it's crazy because they did, but it's kind of nice to get a shot to maybe come and have some redemption.
Yeah, I think so. It's nice to be back here and be a little bit more comfortable with the environment. Last year, obviously, we've never been to Arkansas before last year, so it was cool coming in to kind of get a feel for what's going on, the atmosphere and whatnot. We know a little bit more now coming in this year with just the crowd, the field in general, so it's nice to be able to be here again and have a little bit more familiarity.
I'd say the same thing. It's just exciting to be in the season regardless.
And I know Coach talked a little bit about it, but just looking up and down y'all's schedule, it isn't no slots that y'all play. There's just so many NCAA tournament teams in there. What do you think that's done for y'all? Going through that gauntlet, and just how do you think that's been y'all in the postseason?
I think this is the toughest schedule since we've been here, and just being able to present early on and that we can be top 25 teams, we are top 25 teams. It's done a lot for our confidence, and yeah, going into postseason knowing we have those wins.
We definitely emphasize postseason mentality all year. Having those tough games early on in the season, then throughout, just trying to play level throughout the season so that when we get to postseason, we know what it feels like to have something on the line, what it feels like to play a good team. So just continuing that over.
And what added about postseason mentality, use that phrase all season long. Like you got out of what you needed throughout the course of the regular season. Now you're in the postseason. And you just dial that up even a notch more, and you feel like attitude brought to every game. Just saying that
I think the trick with postseason is that it can get a little bit too big at times, and so the reason why we wanted to start that mentality early is so that we didn't have to change anything in the postseason. So that's definitely the message for our team this weekend, is just keep playing the way we know how to play softball, and we've proven that we can beat great teams. So just continue to play that way, and don't try to be too big or things like that.
We have a question on the Carl.
Even though it seems like so long ago now, but both of you guys played Notre Dame the last time Oregon faced them. What do you guys remember from that matchup?
It was at Marinetta, I think. Yeah, it was definitely a tough game and a battle. I know we're both different teams now, and two of the same on either side that have played each other, but I think in general every game is a game. So you just got to take every game as it is, and Just because you might have had a good result last game doesn't mean anything the same.
It's kind of a reset of the season now heading into the postseason, but you guys kind of ended in a little bit of a snag at the end of the regular season. How do you sort of shake that and get back into your winning ways?
I think just sticking with postseason mentality, focusing on the first game, not changing anything, playing Oregon softball. We have, like I said, the roadmap, and continuing to stay on that path.
Okay, thank you.
Coach, just what is it like having those two that were next to you on this team and heading into the season?
I can't say enough about these two and what they've done for our team, experience that they bring, the leadership that they bring, you know, what they do softball wise, but, also too what they've done in basketball.
And then, just, will you walk me through what that's like on Selection Sunday whenever, you know, the Arkansas comes in yours, and then not even that, there's also another Ivy League team in yours, just a super similar field. What's that like? For the coaching, it all kind of unfolds the same way as last.
We were thrilled. I mean, our team went crazy regarding that announced. So, like I said, we know regardless if we host or if we don't host, wherever we go or who would be coming to us, it's going to be a top regional.
The Arkansas team this year, last year, is your preparation very like the last year?
Right now, our preparation is barely on Notre Dame. All I'm thinking about is Notre Dame.
Also, you have kind of a hometown favorite around here. You have the West, and you kind of talked about it for him not coming to the.
We have. I mean, she's I think about 20 minutes away from home, so it's been great to get her back home or family. So.
Most of your roster. And then the fact that you guys are back. Just since you got here the last couple of days, you felt that experience level of sort of comfort, sort of arriving on this scene and getting ready to play well.
I think the biggest thing for our group is just the familiarity, just here, so we understand how the field plays, we understand the family life, we understand what the town is like in the same hotel, very comfortable. And you know, it's the same as last year, so I think that's exciting for us.
You mentioned focusing on Notre Dame. They're an ACC team that was kind of there on the bubble and then we're able to get into the field. So when you look at what they bring to the table, they're also on a little bit of a losing streak, trying to turn that around too. What do you see from their squad?
I think that they're a powerful squad and, defense, pitching, coached for a long time, they think right away there. So to me, once you put the postseason, records are out the window. It really doesn't matter if you won your last four or lost your last four. And it's about the fact that you're in postseason. The parity of softball now, it's just incredible. Anybody can meet anybody on a given day. So I think for us, the biggest thing is to continue to focus on them, but then also kind of call them.
Coach, good to talk to you. Being back in Fayetteville for a second year, how big of a factor is that? Is that a help? Is that overblown being in the same surroundings that most of your players were a year ago?
Oh, I think it's like I said, I think it's comforting, familiar, and so our athletes like that. We basically left on the same day, we're staying in the same hotel. So when our names were called, our athletes were there. We're excited to be here. We love the appreciation that the fans have for softball, the crowds that they get. They do things right here. We had a good experience last year.
What's a couple of things that your team has to do this weekend to be successful?
I think the biggest thing is when we play for us, that's when we play our best softball. So just being clean in what we do. Our defense, I think, is phenomenal. It's them and solid along with our pitching staff. And then our offense having the opportunity to be clutch and to do that. But I think just in general to do and be who we are from the beginning of the year to now, I don't think we need to change or do anything different. Okay, thank you.